Welcome to another From the Ends, this show where we bring to you the biggest and the best talent from all across the UK. And today we're in a different ends. We made it finally. We came all the way to Manchester. Why? Because it's all about HOODMAN.
Who's better than me? He's better than Hood. Who's better than Shift? Who's better than us? No one is. We them beats and hold it up like Hercules.
So why the name HOODMAN?
Well, I've been through bare different names, and the whole philosophy behind it is kind of like the Robin Hood kind of vibe, like take from the rich, give to the poor kind of thing. It's also, I'm kind of like representing the hooded youth, you know what I mean? Because they're obviously getting the wrong end of the stick at the moment through the press and all that, so it's basically that.
You ain't better than us, no, you ain't better than Hood, no, you ain't better than Shifted, no, you just wish you was.
So obviously you're talking about the image thing. I mean, when you're doing it and you're wearing the hoods or you walk around with the hoods and stuff, obviously there's a negative stereotype. But what can you do, or what do you think can be done to kind of like change that?
I see the youths are just like me, you know what I mean? We're all the same, you know what I mean? Some are going bad paths, some are trying to do something positive, but we've all got some substance to us, you know what I'm saying? So if people listen to the music, they get another view of it, you know what I mean? And you might have a more of an understanding of why I dress like I dress and why I am the way I am.
How can I ever trust you again? How can I don't think that I can trust you, not this time.
So musically, being from Manchester, how's that shaped your sound and pushed forward your musical influence?
Living where I live, it's mainly a white populated area. I'm half white, I'm half black, so I've got different sides of the family listen to different types of music. So I reckon you can hear that in the music that I bring, you know what I mean? And being hip hop and having a Mancunian accent, you know what I mean? It makes me stand out straight away, I think.
Yo, we got a clash live on air. I'm about to battle my cousin, the MC Killer.
Idiot. What's wrong with you? Listen to yourself.
Watching the show, Dubplate Drama, I just want to like, not even smack each other, but just like shaking like, what are you doing? Because it's just like, I can't believe you just did that. Is that part of your character, or is it literally, are you just a very good actor?
To be honest, I'm a laid back guy, man. I'm very, very humble, very laid back.
So it's really good acting then.
Well, I don't like to blow my trumpet, you get me? But if you want to do it for me, then nice one, man, you get me?
I was raised in Manchester.
Yeah.
Home of the brave.
So this is your era, this is where you grew up. It looks a bit empty now. I mean, I know you're saying it was kind of packed up before, but what happened, man?
There was houses on every bit of grass bit that you see here now.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people know him too well. All the entries was open, so you get a lot of nick cars and a lot of thieving and stuff going on. But it was still a community, you know what I mean? But I think what's happened over the last, say, 5-10 years is they've been knocking down the buildings and just try to rejuvenate the place.
So right now we're in the heart of Manchester, the city centre. And everywhere you go, every town in the UK needs a record shop, a music store, a CD store to promote UK's best. And right now we're in front of Eastern Block, and HOODMAN's gonna show us how he does his things, man, how he gets his music out there. So let's check it out. So do you think record shops, obviously around the area, but in general, are good for, for promoting the UK music scene?
This is a small shop, like a community shop for your music. But these allow us to put our CDs in here and our posters in here. And when people come around to see what's hot, if the person behind the desk thinks your stuff's hot, he's going to recommend it to
and you try and actually send it to them rather than just say like, that one or that one.
Exactly.
Nick, knock, party, rock, give a dog a chrome. Clip, clap, hand me that, I'm taking all you own. Like
around here, your name's blowing up, and it's blowing up everywhere, but obviously kids look up to you. Do you know what I mean? Is it a thing where it's better that they support you first before, like you were saying, you put your CDs into HMVs and things like that?
If you can get support in your own city, your own people and that, they can connect with the music, it's going to have a domino effect. I mean, everybody knows somebody.
That knows somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So, exactly. So, they introduce it to a friend and say, yo, this is the new, all the hotness from Manchester or whatever, you know what I mean?
And then it carries on.
It carries on. And I think it helps other artists also from Manchester, you know what I mean? Because then they buy into the whole the whole vibe of it.
Nothing hurts deeper than the sound of a son's last beat again, and it repeats again, and she freaks again, and she flips into a rage.
So before we leave sunny Manchester, how will you always rep your ends?
I just thought I'll always be true to where I come from, man. I'll never forget where I come from, no matter what. I'm Manchester through and through. I'm always gonna be this way, you know what I mean? Nothing could ever make my head explode. I'm always gonna have my feet on solid ground. I'm gonna keep doing these mixtapes, keep repping, keep shouting out Manchester, letting man know where I'm from.
Ring a roses, where are all your homies? Click.
Yo, I'm a product of my environment. This is From the Ends with HOODMAN 0161 Manchester. Scottie, come and get your mic, bro.
Yep.